Today we're going to play with a movement that has been commonly called the Captain Morgan or the stork. It's pretty interchangeable. They both wow. Alright guys, today we're going to cover a movement that has been referred to both as the Captain Morgan, also known as the stork, really whatever kind of suits you the best. We're going to refer to it as Captain Morgan here. What we're going to do, we're going to use a door frame, a wall, anything sturdy that you can lean into. You're going to be at a bit of an angle to where all I would do is just topple a little bit to the side and I'm at a nice diagonal. We're going to have the inside leg that is off the ground be raised about 90 degrees. You're going to push it out into the door or wall. Think like a clamshell where you're just going to open the hip a little bit there, not changing anything else. So I have a little pressure through here. My weight is through my shoulder and that knee. Everything else is not touching the wall. From here, I'm going to have a little soft bend in my outside leg. I'm going to root through the ground with my big toe and kind of drive through my midfoot as opposed to just my heel. And I'm going to push into the wall like I'm trying to jump through it. From here, a little added cue if you want to make sure you find the glute, because that's what we're looking for here, is that outside of the hip. You're going to almost try to pull your hip in towards the wall. That should help connect you over to the hip versus being in your actual quad. But from here, you're just gonna hang out, pushing as strong as you feel comfortable for between 30 and 60 seconds. There should be a healthy burn through the actual outside of the hip, potentially on the inside, but really nothing else going on there as a hangout. One progression that you can do is to turn this into an actual RDL, a Romanian deadlift. So you're gonna keep that same pressure, everything else stays the same, and then you start to drop down to hinge and back up. You're just keeping the hip engaged while you move back and forth. That is a progression from this. We are gonna start with the isometric. When you get good, you feel comfortable, you can add the hinge piece and get a little bit of a hamstring stretch as well. We're using this one to load the glute tendon and really get a lot of burn through that outside of the hip. Great for some pain reduction on that outside, as well as to start building some baseline strength and that mind-muscle connection. Give it a shot and see how